The Christian Church in Indiana sends greetings to the General Board and to our partners in ministry across the life of the Christian Church, Disciples of Christ in the United States and Canada. Our regional board met in December of 2021 virtually, as has been our pattern since the beginning of the pandemic, and in small groups crafted responses to each of the questions that we were asked by the General Board to consider. You will find a summary of that conversation in the written report that has been submitted. You will sense there a positive tone. In these strangest of times, we believe that we are functioning well as a region, fulfilling our responsibility to connect our congregations and pastors to support, strengthen, and encourage their ministries. While the ongoing pandemic has continued to limit the travel of our staff and volunteers, in many ways we believe that our pastoral touch has increased as we have been more intentional about making and forging connections. That connection has, at the same time, made us aware that our pastors and lay leaders are weary. Responding to the COVID pandemic initially required that our churches pivot quickly and reimagine the ways in which they worshiped and maintained community. There was, for many, a surge of spirit-induced adrenaline that helped that happen. But now, as we near the second anniversary of that pivot, our clergy and congregations are tired. We continue to look for ways to provide pastoral care, and we have recorded a number of sermons for our congregations to use to provide respite for their pastor. Our region has been blessed with strong financial resources in ways that really surprised us. Giving to the region in years 2020 and 2021 have been among the best in our history. This has given us confidence in our mission and has provided the freedom to imagine the program and purpose of the region unhindered from financial pressure. Our congregations generally report the same. Churches that had good stewardship practices in place prior to the pandemic have been blessed by solid support from their members. We believe that this has been positively undergirded by our Flourish program in partnership with the Lilly Endowment, now in its 6th year. A total of 64 pastors have completed the program, accompanied by their spouse or partner and 2 lay leaders from their church. We have recently received a new grant from Lilly that extends this program through 2024. Positive finances have stabilized our churches and the region in this moment, but we harbor concern about the future, principally around an alarming decrease in the number of seminarians under care and ministers available in search and call. It is a preacher supply chain disruption. We are attempting to respond creatively in the moment, fostering some yoked congregations in some places, and helping search committees think outside the box. When a semi-rural white congregation in Indiana calls an urban black female pastor, as they did this year in our region, it is either some creative thinking or a breakthrough of the Spirit or a positive outgrowth of our reconciliation effort. Maybe all of the above. We know that the turnaround for our church addressing this preacher shortage starts in the congregation, in Sunday school classes, pastors' classes, youth groups, and summer camp. That is why we are excited that in 2022 we are calling a new Associate Regional Minister, Cheryl Russell, to work directly on faith formation. At the same time, we are expanding the responsibilities of Candace Boyd Simmons on our staff to organize our work around reconciliation ministries. We offer our blessings for the work of the General Board and pledge our continued partnership with you in 2022.